Yes, that's right. She hasn't set one foot outside her room today either. And she's still talking about that friend of hers. I keep telling her, there is no such person. And when I do, she gives me such a stare. I never seen her look at me that way. Never. Please. She was always such a bright and cheery girl. Hey, Mom. Where? Where did that happy daughter of mine go? What happened to her? Please, try to stay calm. This matter must be handled with the utmost of care. Remember, your daughter has it even rougher than you do. We mustn't think of her as a lost cause or she'll never get the help she needs. Rest assured, I'll do everything in my power to assist her. Let's work together to bring that happy little girl yours back. Yes. Yes, you're right, thank you. I feel better just hearing you say that. I think I'm going to go check on her. Alright. Be careful though. Try not to say anything that might upset her. So Naomi's mother is a bit concerned that her daughter may have gone crazy because remember, people that die in Heavenly Host don't exist anymore, and Seiko did die. Naomi? Naomi? Have you gone to bed already? It's your mom. I'm coming in. Oh boy. Well, that's kind of creepy. Just standing there staring at the wall. Naomi, I can't believe you're still in that same spot. Standing all day must be killing your legs. Why not have a seat on the bed? No response. You know, I had a really lovely encounter today. Oh? I was out shopping and happened to notice an adorable little kitten at the pet shop. You've been begging me for a cat, right? It just kept staring at me. I could barely pry myself away from it. I'd love to introduce you to. Maybe tomorrow we can go out and see it? Maybe? Your teacher said it was okay for you to skip school if you want. So why not ditch class and do some shopping with your mom? That sounds like an awesome teacher being like, yeah, it's okay to ditch school. Doesn't that sound nice? Come on, Naomi, why are you just standing there? Why are you staring at the wall? Is someone with you? Seiko. By the way, yeah, I was told in the last game I was pronouncing her name wrong. It's Seiko, not Seiko. So I apologize. I just want to ask about your friend. I want to know more about her. This girl, Seiko, from your class. How long has she been there? Always. And what class is it again? 2-9. Yes, that's right. You've always said it's a wonderful homeroom where everyone gets along beautifully. But the thing is, no one else from your class... Get out. Huh? You don't believe a word I'm saying, so just get the hell out of my room. Whoa! Why'd you even come up here? Why pretend you care when you don't even believe me? You think I'm crazy, don't you? Oh, jeez. Is Naomi beating up her mother? Holy shit. Naomi, stop it. You're going to hurt your hand. Listen, there's no such person as Seiko. You have to pull yourself together. Please. I am together. It's everyone else who's gone mad. Holy shit. Please, you need to... Oh, just leave me alone. You can all go to hell. I know she's real. I believe you, Naomi. Naomi, please, I'm begging you. Just calm down, please. Let go of me! Let go of me! It's alright, Naomi. It's medicine. It'll help you relax. No! No! Naomi, take the medicine. Take it! No, I don't want to. I am scared about what happened to Naomi's mother. I think losing Seiko may have done something to her brain. I think she's gone a bit insane. Although in a way I can't blame her, she did lose her best friend, and because of people that died, Heavenly Host no longer existing, nobody believes her that she existed. So I can understand that. Like, imagine having a friend that basically doesn't exist anymore. Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome to Quartz Party, the Book of Shadows. Alright, so I tried recording this game earlier, but my recording did not turn out, so we're gonna have to start over. I didn't get that far, but as you guys are gonna see as we dive into this, this game is a little bit different than the original Quartz Party. I mean different as in like a different gameplay style. What do I mean? Well, you'll see as we go into it. Just to be warned though that the prologue, like the first chapter, is a bit of a long one, so we're gonna be here for a while, so I hope you guys are ready. So let's begin the new story, shall we? New chapter. And as you can see, we have a lot of chapters. Only seal is unlocked right now, so we gotta go with that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories, so we're gonna be with this game for a while. So let's begin with the seal. Ah, what lovely weather. I wonder how Naomi's faring at school today. I hope she is enjoying herself. I hope so too. I miss Naomi and all of our friends from Kisaragi. The spirits seem unusually active today though. And there's that old sense of unease too. The same one Naomi and I have been feeling all our lives. But stronger than ever. I don't like it one bit. Me neither. I can sense its presence. It's gotten very, very close. But that's preposterous, right? I'm probably just imagining things. No, I don't think you are. I hope you are, but we all know that's not the case, because Quartz Party, you know? Maybe it would be best if I talked with her about it. I think so. I only hope nothing bad happens. I hope so too, but then again, it's Quartz Party and everything that happens in this game is bad. Book of Shadows, Episode 1, The Seal. I don't know what seal we're talking about, probably the seal between Heavenly Host and our universe, and that seal is probably going to be broken. Oh boy. Flopped. I threw down my bag, collapsed onto the bed, and stared up at the ceiling. These were my familiars. The familiar lighting, the familiar patterns I knew so well, and that familiar stain in the corner. Stain in the corner? I remember when my dad made that stain. It was my 5th birthday. and he just opened a can of soda, I'd been shaking. Staring up at the ceiling was something I'd done a million times before, but today it felt strange. Like I just come from doing the exact same thing. I wonder why. Also, staying in the corner, been there since you were 5 years. Never cleaned that corner of the room? Gross! And I'm not talking about the general act of lying in bed and looking up, but a more specific sense that I'd experienced this singular moment in time once before. Maybe because you did. I'll talk about that more as we go on. Ding dong! I believe the term you're looking for is deja vu. Supposedly, deja vu signifies that a new destiny has just been born within you. So, congratulations, Nakashima! You may be a whole new person now. Oh, Naomi can always count on you to bring up my spirits. Even though there was that ending where you kind of went crazy and killed Naomi. So said the Crest rep, making light of the situation in her usual but creepy way. But maybe she was right. I have been more cognizant in my actions since then. Usually, if I pay too much attention to every little thing I do, I begin obsessing. And then I just give myself a headache and end up calling it quits. Same. I'm the exact same way. But this deja vu was real, and it was far stronger than it had any right to be. This wasn't your run-of-the-mill spooky feeling. It was all encompassing. Who's there? Come in. Hi, Seiko. Aren't you supposed to be dead? Yeah, at least that's what I thought when I first played this, but this will make sense later. No matter where you go in this house, it all smells just like you, Naomi. Is this heaven? Oh, Seiko, we missed you. I swear, Seiko, doesn't it feel like this has all happened once before? What has? Well, I don't know, this whole day? You, sleeping over here. And then the next day, we were both like, hey, let's go clothes shopping, don't you remember? No. Sure do you jest? No. Long have I sought to capture thee and infiltrate the halls of this holy temple. But today marks my first successful conquest. Yeah. I guess that isn't the sort of thing I'd have forget quite so easily. Must just be my imagination. Yeah! Finally, our flag has been planted. Seiko and Naomi, together at last. You bet, this is going to be lots of fun. What's all this about a flag though? What's this flag talk? Oh, I think you know. Don't worry, Seiko, if Naomi doesn't know, I know. And so began my first ever slumber party with Seiko. The moment 5th period ended that day, we tore right out of school and loaded up on all the junk food and drinks we could carry. Seiko and I had been friends forever, but neither of us had stayed at the R's house before. So we were both pretty excited. This was gonna be fun! Hey, I never had a sleepover either, just saying. Naomi, do you mind if I make a quick call home? The kids know where I'll be, but I should still check in since I didn't have a chance to swing by. Sure, go ahead. Do you need to use the landline? No, my cell phone will be just fine, thank you very much. I just worry about poor little you know. He'd be sad if I didn't at least call. Oh yeah, you. You guys don't notice because I cut out the video, but the beginning of chapter 4, we saw little you. You is Seiko's younger brother, and well, chapter 4 opened with a little bit of a disturbing shower scene that I really didn't feel comfortable showing you guys. Like, I didn't feel comfortable even reading it, so I decided for the video, yeah, I'll just cut it out. No problem. You do your thing, and I'll take a quick bathroom break. Sounds like a plan to me. I exited my room, glancing behind me to see Seiko holding her cell phone to her head with one hand while flashing me a peace sign with the other. The mere idea that there'd be a friend waiting for me in my room when I got back was just so Exciting. I can believe that. Oh, the things we could talk about that night. Where should we start? What stories should we tell? I'm sure you'll come up with something. Yeah, okay, looks like Dad's going to be late coming home tomorrow. So I'll head your way after the festival cleanup and all the goodbyes. Then we can get ready for Dad's special surprise together, okay? Yep. Give all my love to the others, and make sure you all tuck in tight tonight so you don't catch colds. Take care, you. Heh, they holding up okay? Sure are, which means I got nothing to worry about. I can enjoy my time with you to the fullest. I am so happy to hear that. Sounds like you're ready to have some fun. Well, let's get the fun started. Woohoo, team fun! Hey, you know what we got? We got that chocolate soda we bought. Wanna try it out? I do! I actually never heard of chocolate soda before. I wanna know what it tastes like. I need to get some if it exists. Does it exist, guys? I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. I never heard of chocolate soda before, so this is a mystery to me. Do I? Just try and stop me! I'm not going to bother. I took out the bottle we purchased and poured its fizzy contents into 2 cups. It had the faintest tinge of chocolate color, but was otherwise clear. As it hit the bottom of each cup, that familiar comforting sizzle of carbonic acid rising from liquid echoed forth amidst a froth of bubbles. Well, it's sure a pretty color, but what do we do with the rest of it if it sucks? Well, how about we just try it, and we'll worry about crossing that bridge when we have to. Cause who's to say it's gonna suck? Why should we talk about a what if that what if will never happen? We take it with us into school tomorrow and offer it up to everybody. Make like we're being real nice, you see? Hey, that's a good idea. Alright, here you go, Seiko. Thanks. Okay, let's drink it down on a count of 3. Get ready, guys. If you guys have a drink, you can join in. I have a drink over here. I got a little Pepsi. It's not chocolate soda, but it is still a kind of soda nonetheless. Sounds good. Alright, ready? 1. Alright, ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Did you guys join in? Whoop, 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 whoop. Damn, that's good! See, didn't have to worry about what we would do if it sucked, cause it didn't suck. Before I knew it, we were up to our old tricks, talking on and on like we always did at school. We smiled and laughed and felt joy at all the same things, spending this time together. We could each forget all our troubles for a while. This was the kind of friend that comes along only once in a lifetime. Oh, you got that right. Although you're in a different timeline now, so I guess twice in a lifetime. I was starting to get really sentimental, and I had no idea why. I certainly couldn't admit it to her though, or I never hear the end of it. I just kept thinking to myself, I really hope Seiko and I can be friends like this, queen into adulthood, for the rest of our lives even. Oh, that makes me sad. Because we know what happens to Seiko. Nothing good. Maybe it was the same weird sense of camaraderie one tends to feel during overnight field trips. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Mrs. Nakashima, this food is stupendous. Come on, Naomi, say ah. Oh, is she going to feed me? Thank you. You two certainly are close, aren't you? We're best friends, can't you tell? I've heard so much about you, Shinohara, that I felt I simply had to meet you one of these days. Oh, Naomi's been talking about me, has she? That's so cute. Oh, all the time. During meals, you're always a hot topic around here. She never fails to have some story about where you two went or what you did. Oh, so I've been accepted by the family then? My tears of joy overflow at the prospect. I must be red as a beet right now. Oh, and it's not just you, Naomi also loves talking about that Satoshi Mashita boy. Whenever he comes up, she just gets so excited. I think she likes... Mom? Ixnay on the Atoshi say, okay? Oh, don't worry. I know all about her feelings toward her beloved Mishita. Naomi may seem like a strong girl, but she's really quite the shy one, you know. Seiko, stop. Just stop, please. Poor Naomi. So embarrassed right now. I mean, it's great that best friend and mother are bonding like this, but poor Naomi. Just being embarrassed by both ends. Well, you're certainly well informed. Let's say you and I have a girls' night out sometime. I'll treat you to something good, and in return, you tell me everything you know about Naomi from school. I don't like that idea! I mean, great for you two bonding, but... Seriously? It would be an honor and a privilege, Mrs. Nakashima. Hey, come on now. Well then, have you two gotten sufficiently stuffed? Yep. I've drawn a bath, so you should head in while the water's still warm. I assume you'll be okay going in together since you're both girls, no? What? Excuse me, what? Damn straight, my flag is firmly planted now. The day is totally won. I object to this! Huh? What are you talking about? Aren't we really going to bathe together? And seriously, what's all this flag business about? Never mind, Dad. Just come on, Mrs. Nakashima. We're going to borrow your bathroom. Roger that. Make sure you two get nice and warm. Mrs. Nakashima is kinda weird. Seiko and I removed our lapels from our school uniforms on the way to the bathroom dressing area. I still felt a little uncomfortable, so I suggested we bathe separately after all. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, I don't care if, like, you're, like, the same gender. Having a bath is supposed to be, like, a one-person job. But Seiko just mumbled that resistance is futile and set about taking my clothes off. Oh, boy. With only a few swift movements, she had my whole outer uniform stripped away in no time at all. Oh, my God. Seiko, control yourself. She was a bona fide pro. A real expert at taking people's clothes off, disturbingly well practiced. Okay. Hot. Oof, no kidding. The hot water at your house doesn't mess around. Yeah, Mom likes to run the world's hottest baths. I thought she said it was warm though, not blazing hot. I keep telling her that when you're soaking, lower temperatures are better. But she never listens, I tell you. Oh well. Achoo! What's this? Is your body feeling chilled? Well then, take this! You're going to catch a cold if you're not careful. You gotta be quicker at taking off your clothes, Naomi. You gotta be fast like me. Come on, don't be shy. Here, look this way. Oh boy. I don't know how I feel about this. Seiko had such a dumb, self-satisfied expression on her face as she scooped up water in a basin and dumped it over our heads. I think you're unshy enough for both of us. I mean, you're the one who tore off all my clothes like they were paper. Well, I do bathe my little brothers every day, so I got him pretty good at speech stripping other people. Anyway, you need to loosen up. Let's take this opportunity to deepen our friendship. I don't want our friendship to go this deep, though. Yes, you've thoroughly broken me of my shell. Now, how about I wash your back? Have a seat. Yes, please. Oh, boy. I really don't know how to feel. Man, Seiko, you're really slender. Your shoulder blades are incredible, like a cat's. Are they? I can't really see them, you know, it's kind of hard. So, I wouldn't know, but for you, it's all about that sexy, sexy collarbone. What? You sound like an old foggy or something. But, so beautiful and so big. I, don't think that's my collarbone you're staring at. No, I think it's a little lower down. As I gazed at Seiko staring at my chest with hungry eyes, I suddenly had another flash of deja vu. An uncomfortable one. My eyes drifted to her neck. There was some sort of mark there. a bruise that wrapped all the way around. Uh-oh. So as you can see, like, this is the before story of the original corpse party, right? Like, this is before we got sent to Heavenly Host, but something else may be going on since Seiko has the mark from the noose still around her neck. Seiko, what happened to your neck? Did you scratch yourself or something? Something there? It's pretty faint, but there's a red mark. Don't remember injuring myself or anything. The bruise on her neck, though slight, looked less spotty than you'd expect it if it were made by human hands. It seemed more like it came from cloth. That's because it came from a rope. Probably a result of wearing a kimono cord tight around her neck all day for the red bean soup stand. What a shame to see her pure white skin so damaged. I can't hold back any longer. Uh-oh. Huh? What now? What do you mean? Seiko? That's a bit of a scary face. I just gotta grab that ass. Oh, no, please, no. Please, no. We're just friends. Chase on. Oh God, Seiko, you got kind of scary. Like, you got the evil face. You got the devil fingers going on. Seiko, seriously, cool down, girl. I think you've gone totally mental on me. And Naomi still hasn't clued in that Seiko likes her more than just as a friend. I just can't help myself. Like, all the signs are there. How is Naomi not picking up on that? Later that night. You know, we do have a spare futon. Don't worry. I'm fine right where I am. Of course you are. Two people sharing a single bed would make for a warm night, but if either of us rolled over, the other was going to wind up clean on the floor. I offered the bed to her, and she was perfectly willing to spend the night on our royal futon, but she wouldn't have it. No, she really wants to stay with you. How are you not getting this yet, Naomi? Like, really? Well, as long as you don't feel too crowded, I guess this is fine. It's all warm and cozy. I love it. If only I could kiss you like this, I'd die a happy woman. What do I say? With that, she puckered her lips into the shape resembling number 3 and looked at me expectantly. What had gotten into her? Seriously, Naomi, have you not put 2 and 2 together yet? No, we better not do that. Happy woman or not, I hate to see you die. Oh, Naomi, you're about to be disappointed, girl. It was around that point when I started to realize the truth about Seiko. After all, if an outsider were to witness her blatant act of harassment and my complete dismissal of it, they assumed we were more than friends too. So Naomi is noticing. I was about to say, like, all the signs are there. Seiko's not really hiding it. If a boneheaded idiot like me can see it, I'm pretty sure anyone can see it. But it's not like I was actually in love with her. I really didn't feel that way at all. I just thought of her as a very dear friend, and figured this closeness we had was pretty normal. It seemed natural. In fact, our behavior would lead to a third-party misunderstanding every now and then. I just have to set the record straight. But honestly, even when situations like that arose, they were pretty fun in their own strange, silly sort of way, you know? You know, this is the first time I've ever had a friend over. This is my first sleepover too. Sure be lying in bed alone. I'll tell you that. Ow! Oh, you okay? I might have slapped you a little too hard back there. When did you slap Seiko? Oh, probably during the whole ass grabbing thing. You sure did put your back into it, slugger. But don't you worry about me. I'm just fine. Even though there's a mark around my neck symbolizing a noose. Sorry again. Hey, how about I come stay over at your place next time? What do you say to that? Oh, I say yes! That way I can introduce you to the little ones. You are absolutely welcome anytime! Thanks. Tomorrow's a big day. Let's get some sleep. You said it. From a sleepover right into a culture festival. We're true challengers. We're taking on the world. And soon we're going to take on a haunted school building. Don't you dare oversleep. If you do, I'm pulling back the blankets and putting an ice pack on your stomach. Yikes! That'll get you up. Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm such an early riser. I put middle-aged women to shame. I'm kind of the opposite way. I'm kind of a night owl. Which one are you guys? Are you guys an early riser or a night owl like me? Let me know. I'll hold you to that. Anyway, good night, Seiko. Good night. Nighty night. Hey, I have a question. In the future, even after you get married, will you still spend time with me like this? Sure, of course I will. What? Of course I will. Talk about a boat from the blue. For real? For real. I mean, we're friends, you know. Through thick and thin, and we always will be. Thanks. Oh, the irony. Naomi? Let's always be together. Oh, boy. I don't know how to react to things like this because I know what happens to Seiko. You bet. Good night, Seiko. Good night. Oh! If there isn't any better music for preparation to go to school, if it's not this, I don't know what it is. It's supposed to rain all evening, so make sure you both take an umbrella with you. Got it! Umbrella ready! Thanks for the loaner. Have fun today, and Shinohara, you be sure to think about where to go on that date of ours. Yes, mother! I like how she makes that ding noise before she did that wink. She's not your mother, you know. Seiko had woken up ungodly early and pulled my futon away, forcing me up with a chill and a sneeze. We both combed our hair and put on our school uniforms, then scarfed down the breakfast my mom had made and flew out of the house. If we didn't hurry, we'd be late for setting up. So we got up early, but we're still risking being late. How early were we supposed to get up? Well, if it was this early, we should have just camped out at the school. Oh ho, things are looking pretty grand this year too. Yeah, it's really coming together. But I forgot. I have to go get the bows from the prep room. Seiko, you go on ahead to class, will ya? Roger! Oh, and I'll take your bag for you. Give it here. Oh, wait, thank you. Thanks. What a good friend Seiko is. Even though she's weird and everything, we still love her around here. It was the day of the culture festival. Or Kisaragi Fest, whichever you want to call it. Our school has a whole lot of history to it, and this festival had been a part of it for ages. Every student in a junior and senior high alike were busy getting ready for the festivities, which were due to start in around 30 minutes. I wonder if I'd have any extra time afterward to go check out the art classes projects. We'd previously washed the bows we were planning to use and laid them out in the home ec prep room. Which, those bows in hand, I proceeded towards classroom 29, homeroom. I climbed the usual staircase and headed toward the usual room, stepping carefully so I wouldn't drop any dishes. The plan this year was to host a red bean soup restaurant. I could smell the sweet red bean paste more and more clearly with every step I took. I'd eaten so much food at breakfast, and here we had even more food rearing its head. But when it comes to sweets, I say bring it on! Hell yeah, me too. Don't say no to sweets. Morning, everyone! These look like there will be enough bows for today, don't you think? Good morning! Morning. Yeah, that looks like it'll be plenty. Hey, how's it going? Morning, Kishinuma. Morning, Satoshi. Satoshi? I think he's still half tired. I mean, I don't blame you. Right now, Satoshi's my spirit animal. Naomi. Satoshi seemed a bit out of sorts. He was just staring blankly. Was he still half asleep? It bothered me to see him like that, but I literally had my hands full, so I really couldn't dwell on it. I pushed on into the classroom. But I couldn't actually see what was in front of my feet, and I have to admit it was kind of scary. It would be a real challenge not to drop anything. My god, how many bows are you carrying? Like all the way, you got a tower of bows in your hand right now? That's blocking your sight? Oh god, that's dangerous. Naomi, good morning, my dear. Seiko, stop grabbing my ass. Haven't we already said our good mornings anyway? Yeah, we were having a sleepover. And wasn't there enough ass grabbing in the shower? Just saying. Oh ho, but how can I resist an opportunity like this? Naomi, hands restricted, unable to fend off my advances. Uh-huh. Oh dear. I think we dropped the bows. Look what you did! Seiko, just... Oh, now that's no good. Our tableware has to be kept clean. I guess we'll just have to go wash it all over again. Here, I'll help. Thank you, Naomi. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. Now, blame Seiko. She made you drop it. Meanwhile, festival time! And so began the culture festival. All day we wore the clothes Suzumoto prepared for us and served red bean soup to our schoolmates. She had a lot of customing experience, having worked on the side of things in the drama club for quite some time now. She even did the sewing herself, putting all her practice to the test. And the kimonos she prepared for us really were all of exceptional, I can speak, quality. So good, in fact, that they did become a centerpiece for us, bringing in students from the junior and senior high divisions alike. It made for quite a busy day. In the end, not only did we have a really fun day, we also wound up being the most popular classroom in the whole festival. All in all, a rousing success. Yeah, sounds like a success to me. We were the most successful. Woohoo! Go Classroom 29! We're the best! Finally, the clock struck 6. As our busy day drew to a close, we all stood around talking. We kept saying we should clean up, but it kind of didn't happen, you know? It just didn't happen, okay? Before I knew it, there were only 7 of us left in the classroom. Satoshi, the class rep, Seiko, Moroshi, Kishinuma, Suzumoto, and of course myself. Our homeroom TA, Miss Shishido, showed up with Satoshi's little sister in tow, but they were it. We 9 became the de facto cleanup crew. As one final hurrah, our occult-obsessed class rep asked us to perform some friendship ritual called Sachiko Ever After. Oh boy, we already know this is gonna be a mistake. We know how this goes, and there it is, that cursed doll that changed our lives forever. Upon mentioning it, she produced a paper doll from her bag. It looked a lot like those proxy dolls you'll sometimes see in Shinto shrines, designed to absorb bad karma in somebody's place. Well, this thing didn't absorb bad karma, it kind of brought the bad karma. Visually, this whole thing just seemed like the setup for a cursed seance or something. It was kind of scary, and I wasn't the only one who thought so. Well, Naomi, you're not too far from the truth there. This is... Well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Or we'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it anyways. Yeah, sounds sketchy AF to me. No! Don't do this! Seriously, don't do this. It's dangerous. Our lives are on the line. Okay, I feel like I have to explain this now because this is from another ending of Quartz Party that I didn't bother recording. So this is playing off of one of the bad endings where you didn't get everything you needed for the true ending. Like you either missed one of Nayu's notes or the plushie doll or meeting Sachiko's mother. And basically what you do with that ending is you put your paper doll scraps together, perform the ritual to go back home, and you wind up repeating the whole day over again, like from the beginning where you got spirited away to Heavenly Host. And it's basically playing off of that ending, so we're kind of in a time loop, and well, we're in a different timeline, and we're about to be going back to Heavenly Host again. So it's playing off of that ending. Seriously, don't do this. It's dangerous. Our lives are on the line. Satoshi, you're always a joker, you. It's dangerous, he says. You scared? Don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Look, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious here. Satoshi had always been easily spooked, but in true form, he was pleading for his life that we stop what we were doing. It didn't sound that scary, though. Also, it's kind of weird that Satoshi is the only one who has any memories of what happened before. Don't worry, Mashida. This isn't my usual creepy fare. I gotta say, it's rare to see you get this worked up. Yeah, that should be a sign that something's up, you know. In the end, 8 of us proceeded with the ritual as planned, while Satoshi sat it all off to the side, tears in his eyes. I kind of felt bad for him. Should have listened to him, honestly, and not do it. But this was for Suzumoto. We all wanted to give her the best possible send-off. So all I could really do was silently wonder what had gotten into him. Well, yeah, we're going to give her the best possible send-off. We're going to send her to a spooky haunted building where she is going to be the first person to die and be splattered all across the wall. Yay! The best send-off ever you can give somebody. Please, I'm begging you, stop this. Don't go through with it. Why won't anyone listen to me? Well, honestly, Satoshi, I get what you're saying, and I get it. Like, really? I was saying the same stuff in the first game, but you gotta admit, you do sound kind of crazy. Like, it's just a paper doll, right? He's really serious, like, as serious as I ever seen him. What is it, Satoshi? What is it that has you so worried? It's a time loop. This has happened before. All of this, I remember it. And what's coming next is worse than you can possibly imagine. Sorry, but I'm through trying to convince you. Just be a good boy and wait for us to finish, okay? A time loop? Is he experiencing deja vu like me? In some new destiny being born inside of him? Like the quest rep had said before? Come to think of it, this does feel a little familiar. This room, this atmosphere, this charm, especially this charm. I obediently dug my nails into the paper doll, but all the while, I was frantically foraging through my memories, trying to figure out what I was missing. What is this Satoshi's going on about? How is he scared of this thing? Alright, we're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On a count of 3. No, I don't want to do it. I know what's going to happen. This is going to be the biggest mistake ever. With pale face, Satoshi quickly rushed over and grabbed a paper doll himself. He was joining us after all, it seemed. Everyone else smiled at him as if to say, finally, you've come to your senses. But I was just starting to get a really bad feeling about this. Something does not feel right. No, there's definitely something wrong here. Ready? 1, 2, 3! And everything goes to hell. No! And Naomi remembered when it was too late. As soon as I reached the hallway, I fell to my knees with a thud. Naomi, back to your road tripping ways, I see. No. What was that, a person? It was pitch black, but I swear, it was shaped like a person. The school infirmary door hung open near me, and in my panic state, I swore I seen a black shadowy figure within it. You did, that black shadowy figure almost got you. Nope, yep, there it is. Also, welcome back, everybody, to Heavenly Host. Did you miss your stay here? No. My mind had been completely overtaken with fear. What was that? What just happened? That dark, misty entity came toward me and entered my body from every orifice. It came in through my ears, through my mouth. I felt an enormous lump in my throat, blocking the flow of air into my lungs and momentarily teetering me on the brink of unconsciousness. It felt as if a cold hand reached into my body and grabbed hold of my life's energy, turning all my internal organs inside out and leaving me for dead. Yikes! That's quite an image she just painted there. My stomach was churning, my bowels were on fire, and my legs were all twisted around themselves. Can pressure alone disrupt the human body this much? I think we're about to find out, aren't we? I remember this place, these circumstances. I remember it all. I've been here before. I know I have. After performing the Seiko Ever After ritual, there was a hellish noise. Then a huge hole appeared in the floor, and then I was here, in this school. There was no sign of Satoshi, or Mrs. Shido, or the class rep, or anyone else. Only Seiko was still near me, collapsed in a heap on the floor. So since we're in a time loop and we're repeating past events, maybe Naomi has a chance to right this horrible wrong, and we get to keep Seiko alive. At least I'm hoping. I don't want her to die again. Seiko and I explored the decaying building as best we could, but there was no way out. Not a single window or outer door could be moved or even broken. Just as our last shreds of hope had begun to vanish, we suddenly heard Satoshi's little sister, Yuka, cry out from somewhere just out of sight. I sprained my ankle pretty badly and couldn't walk very well, so Seiko went off alone to find her, while I rested up in the infirmary. We know what happened in there. Yep, that thing appeared. And that's when the dark shadowy figures show up and began attacking me. Ugh! I was scared. I was so scared. So scared, so scared, so very scared. I can't express how scared I am. My teeth were chattering and my lips were quivering as if they had a mind of their own. Why would she leave me alone like that? You know what happens in a haunted building when you're left alone? One of you ends up dying. I told her I'd go with her to look for Yuka. So why? Why'd she leave me behind? Was I going to slow her down? Was I going to get in her way? Well, you were injured. She wanted you to rest your leg, obviously, which didn't happen. Naomi, what happened? Are you okay? Seiko. What? Oh my god, are you alright? I'm so sorry I left you by yourself. Just seeing Seiko's face quelled my shivers. Whenever she's around, I feel so at ease. And at that moment, I just wanted to cling onto her and cry my eyes out. Aww. I should have just done it, but instead, I done something else. Just leave me alone. Do you have any idea how scared I was? I'm sorry, Naomi. Come on, let's try to find a way out of here together, shall we? What's the point? Just forget about it. Leave it alone. We're never getting out of here. Maybe it was the safety of Seiko's presence that did it, but all the fear welling up within me suddenly turned to anger. I was like a spoiled child. Nothing good could come out of lashing out like this. Seiko didn't do anything wrong. I knew that, but I couldn't stop myself from saying what I said. She was genuinely concerned about me, and I'd sworn to myself that I'd protect her. But my sense of reason was fighting a losing battle. You realize we got missing, right? How do you think my mother is going to feel? She's going to be worried sick about me, and there's nothing I can do. Naomi, please don't say things like that. It's going to be alright. We'll get out of this. Together. Like how it is, she's going to keep searching for me until the day I finally come home. And she has work, you know. This whole situation. It's not right. As long as I'm here, I'm nothing but a nuisance to her. I'm a terrible daughter. Oh, Naomi, no you're not. Oh. And we're just going to die here anyway. So all that time she spends looking for me will be wasted. By this time, my mind had been completely overtaken. I wasn't myself anymore. I was running on autopilot, horrified by the words coming from my mouth. You're wrong! Families aren't like that. It won't be a nuisance. It won't be a burden. And you're not terrible. I don't know exactly how to say this, but when there are loved ones involved, you'll do anything for them. Anything. There it was again. Deja vu. Everything was falling into place. Oh no, we probably already failed to save her. And I didn't get a chance to do anything yet. I knew what was going to happen. I knew what fate had in store if we continued down this road. No. It's happening. I can't stop it. Seiko is going to get hanged. She's going to die. Yeah, by your hand. I guess you haven't remembered that part yet. Oh! The dramatic music. I have to apologize. I have to stop this. No. I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. Please, Naomi. Tell me that's not how you really feel. It's not how I really feel. It's really not. Seiko. I think I should apologize, but if it's anything like the last one, it doesn't matter what choice I make. Apologize. If I didn't say something to calm her down, Seiko would run off. And I knew she couldn't be by herself right now. So I pulled myself together and tried apologizing to her. But the words, they just wouldn't come out. Seiko, I'm I'm dying. Huh? Help me, Seiko. I'm dying. The words, they wouldn't come. As soon as I tried to form them, something caught itself in my throat. I found myself unable to breathe and doubled over in a fit. Help me, Seiko, I'm dying! Naomi, are you okay? No, I'm dying! I'm sorry, Naomi. If I'm bothering you, I'll go. I hate to leave your side, but if that's what you want, I won't argue. No, don't leave me! I'm dying! Seiko, no! Wait! Seiko, no! Seiko ran off into the distance, her figure growing smaller and darker until it vanished altogether. I knew I'd make an awful, irreversible mistake. The sense of dread I felt moments before had come back full force. I could sense a malevolence within me, an outside hand that made me lash out at Seiko. It felt like something was in my mouth. I had no idea what, but there was definitely something in there. I stuck my finger in and tried to dig it out. Ah! Ah! My finger found something and pulled, and out from my throat came large clumps of long black hair. Ah! I just kept pulling and pulling. I couldn't believe how much there was. Oh god. The strand stretched all the way from my stomach, through my esophagus, and into my hands. And even then, there was still more to pull. My god, that's a lot of hair that you somehow got down your throat. The motion was unnatural, and was creating a repulsive, sickening sensation along my tonsils. I felt like I was going to throw up again. Where the hell did all this hair come from? Was this all stuck in my throat? I mean, it's there in your hand as proof, so yeah. Oh god. The image is haunting my mind. I know what's going to happen. I gotta save Seiko before it's too late. It was only a faint notion before, but now I was certain. I was remembering some future event. I didn't know why or how, but I was repeating time. I could feel a dark will guiding me. Someone or something wanted Seiko to be killed in this timeline as well. But I wasn't going to let it happen. I can change the future, damn it. Not without a fight, I'm not. I have to go after her. I have to apologize. I can't leave her alone. I ran as quickly as I could in the direction Seiko had gone, but then... Oh, hurry earthquake! Oh, there's a lot of these, as you guys know. Eek! No! A fierce earthquake began shaking the building. Oh boy. It was so violent, I couldn't even stay standing. I crouched along the ground waiting for it to pass. Glass was shattering, ceiling tiles were raining down upon me. I was scared for my life. So scared, so very, very afraid. I'm going to die. I was certain I was going to die. Maybe a big chunk of ceiling would fall on me, or the floor would open up at my feet and swallow me whole into the abyss. I kept wondering how it was going to end. Was it going to end? Was I going to be crushed? How badly would it hurt? How long would it go on before I finally died? I didn't even care anymore. I'd take any release I could get. Just make it stop. If I die, Seiko won't die. But there was no release for me. All I could do was curl up into a ball and pray. Pray that I survive. Praying. We're alive, it stopped. I wondered how much time had passed. It could have been only a moment, a few minutes, or even a few hours, for all I knew. But it did eventually end, and the dark corridors were silent once more. I gradually loosened my stiff body, uncurling from the floor. Blotches of dust and wood chips fell from my hair. I brushed myself off as best as I could and slowly rose to my feet, slapping my skirt in vain to clear away any excess dust and dirt. The particles in the air were like a white smoke, billowing through the pitch black hallway. It took me a moment to get my bearings. Once I finally did though, I almost wish I hadn't. The sight before my eyes instantly washed away what little hope I may have had. What? The earthquake had completely caved in, part of the floor. It was no longer possible to continue down this hall. No longer possible for me to track down Seiko. What do I do? Can I get around it? Can I save Seiko? I have to hurry. I definitely had to hurry. If I didn't, Seiko would commit suicide. But there was still time. Yeah, Naomi hasn't remembered the full thing yet. Seiko didn't commit suicide. You were the one that hung her up. I was determined not to let it happen. No matter what, I was going to save her. I was going to change her horrible fate. I believe in you, Naomi. We can do it. And welcome to the main gimmick of this version of Quartz Party. So yeah, it's kind of a visual novel on the instead of the RPG we're used to. So basically, this is search mode where you have to use your mouse and you move around and look for things to interact with. Middle mouse button opens up this where you can see like the map, and you can left click to open up this menu. And you use this quick to interact with things there are to interact with. And also we have a darkening meter. We're only at 10%, so we haven't completely lost ourselves yet. That's pretty nice. And this is how we move around. We push the middle button to open up this, and we select the room we want to go to. I'm just going to stay here for now. And I'm actually going to save, alright? And I'm going to save over my save from before. Although nothing from then has changed. Either way, that is going to do it for today. Thank you everybody for joining me and coming to Quartz Party Book of Shadows. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And I'll see you guys next time as we, officially begin this one. Sorry that this whole episode was basically a prologue, but that's just sometimes how games go, you know? Either way, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.